This next video is about independent and dependent clauses. Remembering the difference between dependent clauses and independent clauses is pretty easy. An independent clause is a complete thought. A dependent clause is an incomplete thought. Let's look at an example. Since he forgot his keys is an incomplete thought. We have so many questions, we need so much more information. We can't use it by itself. He had to wait outside the house is a complete thought. Combining these two would make a complete thought with lots of information. Incomplete thoughts depend on complete thoughts for a sentence to make sense. So, dependent clauses depend on independent clauses to make a complete sentence. For example, as the sun set is an incomplete sentence. We need so much more information. We have so many questions. The sky turned a beautiful shade of orange is a complete thought. It's an independent clause. We want to give as much information as possible to make our meaning clear. As the sun set, the sky turned a beautiful shade of orange. This independent clause is perfect. It gives us all the information we need to understand the speaker's meaning. By combining our dependent clause with our independent clause, we have one big, info-packed independent clause. Let's get this going with academic English. Is based on the available evidence a complete or an incomplete thought? I don't know about you, but I have a lot of questions. It's a dependent clause. We need to connect it to an independent clause to help it make sense. How about this? Is this a complete thought or not? It can be concluded that a balanced diet and regular exercise contribute to overall physical well-being. It's an independent clause that could use a little extra context from a dependent clause. Together, these two make a fantastic academic level sentence. We can also use dependent clauses at the end of independent clauses. For example, the same independent clause can have the dependent clause on the end to give it more information. Punctuation is important, and you can see where the comma separating the dependent and independent clauses are in each placement of the dependent clause. Here's another example of the dependent clause being placed either before or after the independent clause. Be sure to place your punctuation correctly. Let's have a quick quiz. Are these independent clauses or dependent clauses? Are they complete thoughts or incomplete thoughts? Now that you know about dependent and independent clauses, you'll see them in your academic reading and you'll master them in your own writing quickly.